sharing this shit, giving up the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? He says, funny how you talk, ain't shit funny about him. He said, hey, it's the motherfucking Wild Wild West. No mic, no energy, no fucking. Let's go, man. Let's go. Ain't nobody seen no damn invite yet, bro. You say you sent an invite. You invited me? You invited me? But you not be on the P5, bro. I already took care of that shit, man. These niggas don't be on shit, bro. Hey, bro. Who the fuck want to play? You ain't invite me. Rico, is you a follower? You gotta be a damn follower, first of all. That's for damn sure funny. You ain't send no invite to me, bro. Look, you see? I didn't accept how many, bro? Hey, I want these niggas to come in here with this bullshit today. I want these niggas to come in with this bullshit, bro. I promise you. Man, come on, bro. I was better than niggas.
Yeah. You ready for this L, bro? Of course. Yes, sir. You sure? You sure? Bro, I'm gonna beat you, bro. Sounds good. Sounds good. You see what I'm wearing. You see what I'm wearing.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Bro, I'm about to smoke you, bro. Oh, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
And we are underway in Southern California. And this carries in.
All right, 5 minutes.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Same color, same color. That's my default with 6 minutes. See, you scary already.
about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Of course. I ain't gonna run it all day, bro.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the Raiders have got it. Maurice Hurst, never giving
Bro,
up.
that's
He
first
works his
play,
way to
bro.
the QB for a loss of 12. That's called
It's a
setting the
whole
tone
lot
right
of
away.
It
games, bro.
certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the
Stay
time. knowing
tuned,
each
stay
other's moves.
tuned,
You
stay
gotta be
tuned, stay
coordinated
tuned.
and in sync. Otherwise,
Stay
your quarterback
tuned.
gets hit.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this will
He
be
dropped that. Oh
physical
my
play on the
god.
football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy
Look.
there, trying to go right back to him after the last
That was an
completion,
easy
but this
catch.
time,
I'm not gonna do
defense was
that.
all over
That was
him,
an
and they got there to
easy-ass
break
catch.
that one up.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd
Sounds
down.
good.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They didn't give it to me. I took it. That was different. Yeah.
52 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his to absolutely devastating effect.
And in hindsight,
You just saw me
probably
click on.
should have taken
You
it
just saw me
easy. He
click
only
on.
gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays.
I like those.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for 28 yards. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And that is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 26 yards on the play.
Nah, it's called a dot.
Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Charger football to start quarter number 2.
That's what I do.
Got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position.
I mean, you're going to leave it open, I'm going to take it.
There. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Oh, I had a touchdown.
Being chased out left.
Ooh.
He'll wind up getting 9
Ooh,
after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Time to go to work. 8 yards on the touchdown.
He has back towards him. What's going on to do?
Find a way to stretch
He has back towards him. Oh, you lucky.
You
I
got to
missed
figure
it.
down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a
Did your
touchdown.
defender not have his back turned?
Time on, set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Well, you see it work.
Fields
You see it work.
end zone.
You see it work.
And he'll get it
That's
up past
knowledge,
the
man.
20
You gotta
to
get out
about
that
the
bad man
22.
coverage, man.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the
Don't do it.
field goal way of doing it makes it down.
Told you don't do
In
it,
heavy
man.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I click on
We talk
everything.
about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Carr now on first down. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Ooh, you playing
And this
fire.
one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Thank you.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look
You
at
got
the
somebody
offense
right
and
in
say,
front
what's
of him.
going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
5-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch for the Chargers. They're able to win
you
their
good, boy.
lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Jalen Richard now on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. Flush to his right.
Come on. Ooh.
His throw incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He'll find Richard here underneath. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jeff Heath. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now after the INT, it's Carr eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah. You have me, bro. I ain't even going to count.
Of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
Ooh.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Carr.
Yes,
And that'll
sir.
be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Forced out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
It was fucking
Down, but
cool.
they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
You ain't gonna do that again.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh.
It's a screen to Richard.
You got
They bring him
hold
to the
that.
ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
14. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Steps away to his left. And he'll look downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
Fucking
And
pass.
he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, 51 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
Chargers 20, Raiders 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And this one is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. This is a counter play. Eckler.
God damn.
Damon Arnett up to make the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now
3rd and long. It's Herbert.
Catch that.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They're going for it. Here's Herbert.
Catch that. Let's go.
Way out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That's a bad pass. Oh.
Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
at the 7-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Thank you.
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, He understands that not all of
What
these
you
picks
say?
have been his fault.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Sounds good.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I told you I was gonna beat you, bro.
Not get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
If you want a rematch, just say that, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
You know you see me
He
cooking.
will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Richard, 77 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Carr steps away, and they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That throw into the arms of Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the Raiders' 30-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, Herbert.
Whoa, son.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Okay.
And he's
Oh,
going to go
watch it.
down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Malik Collins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. We've got...
GG, bro. Yo. Yo, that's how you expose a stream.
You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. We're in dying.